Okay, so put that there. Alrighty, so back to the old grind. My neck hurts. I need a massage. But yeah. So yesterday I primarily like caught up with my team and talked about a bunch of stuff, so I didn't really work on any more of the code, so it's just basically going to be straight picking up from where I left off. I did a little bit of tinkering while I was after the stream last time, but just a little bit. Like, I've got something working, but it's not quite as expected, so gonna need to touch it just a bit. Let's see. Just try not to overcode. Okay. Had to wait for a coffee maker to stop screaming. I need to get my computer fixed again. Which would just be basically yanking out the solid state drive. I mean, not the solid state drive, the hard disk drive, because I believe that's what's buzzing around in there screaming its head off. But also, I kind of just want to just build a whole new computer. It has been a couple years since I've had this one, so. Alright, let's see what we got going on. So, like, an issue that I noticed was this index sometimes will show up as -1, and it's extremely confusing as to why it's happening at this point, because like my diff list should just be a list, but it's like kind of handling it like a dictionary, like not literally not a type dictionary, but it's got like multiple ports that are holding multiple keys that are holding values, like a dictionary. So there's one called first and there's another called second, and I hate it. I don't know why it I'm just gonna play. Because like the first couple times I went through it, it didn't do that, and then after that I started getting this weird error. That weird error. Yeah, diff has 9. That should be fine. Wait, let's play it again. And we'll kill one. All the rest of those are key because you know. Where's the other diff count? Diff count 1? Yeah, my dude, you're doing some weird stuff. Okay. So. Like, my sinuses hurt a little. And I've got makeup. Alright, my dude. We've got some wackiness going on in here. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Okay, enemies in play. Each time it goes through, update. Randy should be vibing. So. Okay, so let's see. Also, base match pool and active match pool. I'm concerned because with how I've situated these up here, base should have more than active. Which I think it does, and then where did I do it? I did it somewhere. Go, buddy. Okay. So I don't think I should do it via active match count. Hold on. Where is... Where are you? Now that I... Oh boy, I put it somewhere stupid. Doodle doo. Where'd I put you, buddy? Oh, it's inside a grid. That makes sense. Quirky, stop bullying beans. Stop it. You poop. Okay. Now. Do-do-do-do-do. For one biddy. It might just be that it's making those other ones empty, and then they're getting filled by what's it face? All the rest of them become key. Like, it updated for Ku, but it missed call. Which is significantly, no bueno, my dude. Also, it still shouldn't be going up that high. Wait a minute. We're gonna put a biddle here. We're going to attach. Coffee maker is going to scream as it compiles because it demands satisfaction. It demands it. Okay. Pop this bad boy over here. Oh, whoops! I put that on the outside of the biddy. Or inside of the biddy. Okay, that's 10. Which is exactly what I want. Why are you 10, bitch? Is this what? Damn it! This might be one of those situations where they're both pointing at, like, the reference is pointing at the same thing, and when that one's updated, the other one's updated. Because this isn't called multiple times. That's so peculiar. Oh, and I don't want to go hopping through all the children. I did it, but I need one. My hair's in a ponytail back here. But I usually have my bangs are usually shorter, but I've not cut my hair in several months. So my bangs are absolutely out of control. Or it's possible one of the times that you've seen me before I had on a wig previously. I do frequently wear wigs because it's fun. Oh, oh yeah. Okay, so the last bits are like, all my wigs that I wear are shorter than my hair, so that's where I'm like, I'm not sure what situation it could be, but I do have a ponytail. Like, yeah, I haven't worn a wig that was longer than my natural hair in a really long time, and it was like specifically for cosplay because I don't like how long synthetic hair feels on my neck thing. It's horrible. And I think Tuesday, was it Tuesday? I also had my natural hair in or was that Monday? I don't know. I do a lot of stuff with my hair. The end. I don't know what's happening, but thanks for noticing. I am putting in my hair efforts. Let's see. We're gonna do a thing. Because A, this is pissing me off. B, I'm just tired of fussing with it. It's so bootleg. They should absolutely 100% be different, but it doesn't care what I think. What I think is wrong. Like, even though like I copy what's in active pool into base match and then add stuff to base match only, it's also getting added to active as well, which I think is wrong. Should not be happening because it's just blah. So I'm continuing what I was doing Tuesday. Friday I just kind of ended up working with my team. That blew up the damn thing. Hi, Beans. Oh, I know why I blew it up. My bad, dog. Beans, it's not time for dinner. You gotta bother. On my little shoulder ever so gently. Alright, so picking up from where I left off, I got it to where it like okay, I got it to where it'll spawn the stuff and it'll make sure that it has the matching component. Hey. Sir. Why can't I put a breakpoint here? You're ugly. You're ugly and your breath smells bad. I hate you. Okay, active still has. Why won't you let me put a thing? There you go. You weirdo. You weirdo. Cool. Those guys are chilling. Alright, so anyway. I got it to where it populates a thing. When a new guy pops in. Continue. When a new guy pops in, it updates it and it makes sure that there's a matching character for it. However, right now I'm getting an error whenever that it populates the next one. Like, the diff lists are getting out of sync. As well as it's not checking for unique characters. So like there's 2 keys on screen and I don't want 2 keys on screen. This diff thing is doing some weird shit that I absolutely do not understand why. It's kind of like considered a link enumerable. But it's kind of like how a dictionary has like a key with a different value. Like the first key has a bunch of stuff, and second key, which I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Stupid. Super stupid. Anyway. We'll come back to that. Probably. Maybe. popped in. And so there's a bunch of duplicate guys, and the second duplicate, or the second guy that comes in, it doesn't have its matching blue thing in there. Bad. These are technical terms, by the way. So I am bug hunting this craziness. I'm probably gonna nuke out a lot of link stuff because it's just causing some weird chaos. Beans. Hi, baby. Yes, that's my long-term plan, actually. Yes. Because I've got other ideas. Beans. Porky's ready to get. So, I've got other ideas for different genres I could do. Like, I kind of just picked twin shooters because I really like bullet curtain games and stuff like that. But I do have an idea for a beat 'em up that uses language translation stuff. But the overhead for a beat 'em up would be a lot more intensive, and I would want to secure funding for sure for that type of thing. So, bullet curtain it is. Like, for fighting stuff, I'd want it to do different things. But like, yeah, I'm looking at the way that I look at it is that my translation stuff is just kind of like a mechanic, and that mechanic I can slip into different contexts and reevaluate if that's fun in those different contexts and stuff like that. And bullet curtain was just a fun context. But I definitely plan to see what else I could recycle this for in the future. Because, like, why not? My next game that I want to work on will not be a language game because I need a little break. But, I could explore some of these other design stuff that I want to do. I super need a break. I love Urchins Ink, but like, God. Let's see. Let me make you a list. How are you as a list? How do you feel? Is accept not a list thing? It's probably not a list. To that. Hooray. Everybody else get through here? Because whatever that innumerable thing, it's splitting stuff up super strangely. I'm gonna pop that there. Oh yeah, I know your vibe. Chill out. Akikuke call. Okay. Diff, why you still look busted? You look real busted. means. It's like combining them now? We'll pop into here. That's just plain just not sorting it out right. And then it turns -1 on the next one because the first one does not. Okay. Okay, I understand that now. However, this except is not quite. Let's go look at what it says about. Hi! That's a little dude. That's too boop. Little dude. oh, hello. I am very keyed into black blob creatures thanks to Urchins Ink. Love me some blob creatures. I need to kill a lot of these. But not right now, yo! Okay, so what's the ink? No. Of course! I met a lot of really cool people. It was really fun running around, and whose elements are not also in the second. Wait a minute, you're different-y? I might be high. Not actually, but like tripping just a little bit. Yeah, I met a lot of cool friends. I met a lot of amazing people. There's like before GDC, there was like someone that like posted on Twitter, and it's like, hey, like if any cosplayers are coming to GDC, let me know. Maybe we could do a photo shoot. And I was like, should I dress as this squid or this squid? And I have like a giant inflatable squid costume. And so it was a fun little banter. And then I actually ran into her at GDC, and she was like, oh, I remember, I wish I could see her giant thing. it was awesome. I didn't do a photo shoot, but she had talked about it, but I was like, I was running around. But I wanted to bring my giant inflatable squid costume, but I wasn't able to fit it in my suitcase without like having to get like a check bag or something like that. GDOC? Game developers of color. I believe I pulled up the thing for that. Or was that for... Did I apply to this already? I remember this bright ass page. I remember this bright ass page. I think I had started it, but maybe didn't finish it. I did apply for, I'm gonna be at Southern Fried. I'm not Southern Fried. Southeast Game Developer Expo. I'm gonna be at that. Where is this held again? Where are you? Live. Yeah, where are you, buddy? Do you know where it's located? Ah, okay. Oh, it does say online in the bottom little thingy thing. Okay, cool. Cause like when it said like, the expo, blah blah blah, the expo are live. It's like the applications are live. All I saw was this, and I was like, oh, live, like in person. I'll try to get me square up somewhere. I'll square up. I mean, like, yeah, but where you want me to be? Toss on my mask. I bought new squid related. I bought several squid paraphernalia recently, but I bought like squid masks so I can quarantine in character. To go with my squid tentacles, and I bought some tentacles for my teammate, so that she can also run around in squid stuff. I am thinking about squid merch, like, to be honest. Like, part of me feels a little like, should I sell merch for a game that I haven't released yet? But a part of me is like, yo, yes girl, get your bag. But also I'm like, let me finish my game first before I'm like, oh, I spent 4 months making merchandise and the game's not lodged yet. Doodaloo. Doodaloo, beans. I love you. Also, I'm just kind of like doing my own chunk of crafting to the side, and people are like, just open up an Etsy shop, Karen. Like, we already know. Just open up Etsy. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, but all my crafts are for me. All of my things are for me. But thank you for reminding me. Good looks, good looking out, because your girl do be running around like a chicken with her head cut off, and I really need to, like, I'll get hype and I'll make like a calendar and I'll do all the calendar stuff for like half a month and then absolutely forget about it. Absolutely forget about it. I need an assistant, like high key, low key, like for real, but like I need an assistant. I need an assistant. Beans, you wanna be my assistant? I trust you. Bean. Yeah, I trust you. Porky, I don't trust you. You would make a bad assistant. You're cute though. Yeah, let me stop talking to my pets and actually do some work. Okay, so let me see. The following code example demonstrates how to use accept source compared to sequence. The number of entries will only appear in the first sequence. Wait. That only appear in the I might be just a little stupid. stupid, but that's okay. That's fruit. I did that, but it wasn't showing the right boys. I did that, but you weren't showing the right boys. No, wait. Maybe? It modifies. I am pulling it a little stupid in down here, but so because I use it with my enemies to make sure that my enemies only have it doesn't have any duplicates. So I use that with my enemy thing. But with this, I think with me using first, I just using first in the context of this. So 1 has apple, orange, lemon. 2 has apple. So everything that's in 1 except for those that are in 2, it would be orange, lemon down here. So I want everything in part 1 that is not also in part 2. So I need to do diff. Not first. I was using first in a different context. Because that what I wasn't realizing was that in different situations, first is typically the first element that is grabbed, which it's still doing that in this, but first is referenced as the first list, and then there's a second, that's the second list. So there's a mix-up with the context that is being used with this particular except IEnumerable thing. I thought changing it to a list would alleviate that. It did not. So I can leave you as an enumerable because goofed. Now that I see exactly what I'm screwing up. Maybe I could just do select first. That's like element at. I think. Yeah, your boy does not like that. We're gonna do. Okay, so anything in diff should be fine. Let me double check my. I'm gonna close that for now. Actually. Must you scream the language of my people? Okay. this. That, alright. Yep, except equals. So it's just straight up outline boy. Alright, buddy. Beans. Which that makes sense why it was doing -1. Because now that's not that, so of course. Boop. Thank you. Sometimes I go to work and I dress like an employee. I dress like an employee. And not just like full vibe mode. God, I love full vibe mode. It's just like, yo. Fuck around, find out. Ooh, that actually might fuss at me. Ooh. Ooh. I do love that bear. He's a very cute bear. Alright. These are important opinions you need to know. I guess maybe I should do current? I don't know what's gotten into me, but like yellow has been like a maximum vibe for me recently. I just need it in my life, you know? Okay, but yeah, but like what's element at 0, my dude? I guess it's ooh, but it's not ooh. That guy's key. That guy's key. Okay, what was I doing? Let's do continue. Yo, don't tempt me. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I might have snagged myself with this. Wait. Freaking gross. I gotta make something that increments through there. This is gonna keep. This is gonna keep returning the same value. Potatoes. Yep. Okay. I understand why it was forked. I got you now, boo. My bad. That's on me, dog. It is not getting stuck at the first dude though, but right? But okay, and that corrects properly, but it goofed just a little bit. Because it's probably okay. We got it. Did I kill it? Or did I pause it? Okay, and that matches per thingy thing. Okay, we're gonna have a I'm just gonna make we'll do a check after I get it working right. Stop harassing me with your cute face. Okay, cool. And it bugged out on my other boy, but my thing wasn't there, so I can't even see. We're gonna put this right, y'all. Bum, bum, bum. Beans, 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 beans. Stop harassing me into feeding you. It's mean. Or should I just... It's so weird because like I literally use accept somewhere else and it works fine with first. Okay. No. The context of what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I can't show you that right now. But I still have paint up? Question mark? None of these look like paint. Did I close paint? You blasphemous bastards. How dare you close? That's the most important dev tool I have. I made my business card in paint. Okay. Since we can't look at the game right now because it's stuck in a thing. So each of these little diamonds represent the English letters that pop up on screen. I essentially want to make sure that with any enemy that comes up on screen, I definitely have the answer to the enemy, the English answer to it, as one of the blue diamonds. And anytime a new enemy gets added in, it should repopulate them to make sure that the other guy's answer is also on there too. So up here, I've got this thing that goes through the base match pool, which that's essentially all of the potential Japanese characters that I'm like, that you're testing with per se. And then enemies in play gets passed in as to whatever enemy that happens to actively be in there. Hi, Beans. Hi. It's not time for food yet. I love you. Oh, hey, thanks for following. Or wait, no, subscribing. Oh, hi, that's a different thing. I saw little doodles and I was just like, it's going on for a long time. Hi. Thanks for following. Or subscribing. I don't know my terminology. What's up, G-Back? But, yeah, so, I'm getting the, strings from the base text, the strings from the enemy. Inside of diff, I'm comparing them so that diff includes the, difference, all the ones that are in base pool, but not in this guy. What I thought I was doing. Something like that, yes. First to hydrate. These technicalities. So yeah, from that diff, that's where I'm essentially like, hey, in here, make sure that you include the matched items and then randomize whatever that's inside of diff to equal the values and the other stuff. I am doing fine, G Black. I went to GDC last week and it was an absolute like flapping, romping good time. Ran around with tentacles on my head. Met a lot of cool people. It was honestly a vibe. 10 out of 10 would like risk it all to go advertise my game. But I got a lot of really cool ideas, and my artist is making some really cool like art from said ideas, and we're all just kind of like flailing our arms and screaming. It's a vibe. All I can say is imagine a kingly sea urchin. Like, how would you design a king sea urchin, and like how he would be distinguished from the other sea urchin? This is a design prompt. Go nuts. I can't wait to like make a real life king sea urchin and just like lose my mind at it. It's but yeah, so with what's inside of diff, I'm essentially upset because dude bro is not fully sorting. Like, diff itself is supposed to be the separated, which am I doing? Like, comparer is null. I would have thought that would have been the value of the thing, but it is not. Do I have to? I should be able to enumerate through it. Oh, yo, like I went with like, it's either 350 or 400 business cards, one of those. And I came back with like 2 left. I was giving my card to everybody. And with the tentacles on my head, I was essentially like, if anyone was like, oh, like those are cool, or like, why do you have, I would be like, I'm cosplaying as a character for my game. You've tripped my trap card, and we now have to talk about my game. Because starting conversations are scary, but if someone comes up to me, I will talk all day. I'll do that just for you. We're gonna change this down here to like, if diff count is a thing, I'm just gonna fill up the list inside of here, I guess, as this thing is playing with my emotions. You back in, y'all. It works fine the first time, and then it kicks out and dies, but everything after that is just less good. That, but It's like a counting issue. Corgi. So he keeps bullying me. Okay, so if diff count. We're gonna do this for each. I think the other one works because it kicks out, comes back in, and it updates diff each time that it returns, so it just churns. Okay, so it just like works out. With that limited, mess around with it. With this, I'm trying to like do all of them at the same time. And it's gross to be like for each. But like, I'm gonna get my thing work. Ew. I don't want to do that. I don't like that at all. One bit. Oh well. Minimal viable product. We'll circle back to a cleaner way of doing it. It's so weird. It's like, aside from a for each loop, we can't. I mean, I'll Google just a little more. I'll Google just a smidge more. Because it's like, I can't interact with what is sorted out unless I'm doing a for each loop when I want to interact with them individually. Or at least that's what these guys are saying. Okay. I guess I could just straight up make a comparer. Distinct. Wrap a whole query into bracket. I think distinct is it sorts through and shows elements that are not repeated. Or it shows each element individually and doesn't repeat. Yeah, even when I made it a list, it was significantly less bueno. I think whenever that I did the list thing, I separated it differently. Let's try listing again and double check for sanity's sake. Okay, Beans, I will feed you in a second. Up in there. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm gonna go feed Beans really quick so she can stop politely harassing me. I know, baby. I know. I love you. Come on. Okay, so Beans is fed. Perhaps she will stop politely yelling at me. Maybe, no guarantees. Okay, there we go. Maybe I just, make things, I don't know, like a freaking list. Candy. Alright. Yeah, those are my bus. I can just reference this like a person now. Okay. Oh, hey, bro. Looks like Bubby out of line. In a minute. Hmm. Alright. Let me see, actually, bastard. Oop. Wait a minute. You should be, like, solid components. Oh! Hey! Hi. I'm really into this licorice right now. And into figuring out this bug. But mainly the licorice. Also, I don't think you saw me with my real hair. I think you've only seen me in wigs. This is my hair. It's in a ponytail. Someone thought I have my haircut, which I need a haircut. I'm trying to get one tomorrow. Because it's been a minute. It's been a long minute. Thank you. I've accepted that. Hey, y'all, chill. Okay, I've accepted that. I kind of enjoy confusing people with my wig changes because it's just so close to my hair. And I show up with China doll bangs and they're confused. It's a beautiful experience. Yep. So, okay. Thanks. Okay. Okay. This is three. Okay, so loops through. Okay, coffee maker was absolutely screaming. I looked away from the mic for a bit, so I wasn't sure if it was picking up all of it, but there is a case that this is going too far out of the thing. Hmm. Yeah, Yeah, index should be index, my dude. Now that I don't understand. I mean, unless it's hitting -1, but... We're gonna print out index. Well... Hold on. So the weird thing that I'm having an issue with is the traversal of diff being a little funky. Yeah, the traversal of diff is being a little funky. And I guess I should put a check for if equals -1, but I shouldn't have to with the limited amount of data that it's checking. So anyway. So diff was like an IEnumerable, which was causing like some weird stepping through while I was like doing a little validation here. So I switched it to a list, and a list should just proceed through it as is from 0 up. Which that should be fine, because the outside of this is locked to the count of that, so it shouldn't exceed anything. But it's got to be that it's still getting -1, and because it's getting -1, it's causing this to kick out, because like it's not, this is turning out false, and it literally should not turn out false. Because and it's like kind of working, like it's annoying, it's half working and throwing an error. I'm gonna stick that down there. Alright, let's see. I need it more cozy. Okay, call it 2k, which should be fine. Index is -1, which I guess that's where that code came from. Why didn't you stop at the thing? Oh, because it kicked out. Never mind. This is my redundant check. It is hitting -1. And it's also inconsistent, because some rolls through. It'll let it get past. Oh, I minimized you really weirdly. I'm sorry. I am alright. How are you doing? I am bug hunting for my livelihood. Well, I hope to be my livelihood. Okay, base baby. I'm just gonna have to. I've gotta I've got to de-link it. I really want to link it. I'm gonna have to de-link it. Because I can't validate this easily. And Diff is getting me the right stuff, my dude. Diff is doing it big. Index is 3. Right. Like this. Yeah. Porky? Are you okay? You sounded like you got hurt. Come on, stupid. Why did you sound like you got hurt? What are you... Porky. He's fine. He's fine. Oh. God damn it. Oh, Beans probably booped you. You need to leave Beans alone. That's probably what happened. She probably got you really good. I told you leave her alone. You goober. He's a whole thing. Porky, you're a hot mess. He doesn't like it when I blow in his ear. It's getting checked out here. So this gets called each time a new enemy is populated into the scene. It checks the diff between my collection of all the Japanese versus the Japanese that's on the sea urchins. And then diff is what's in base pool, the base thing, but not in the other one. That's what accept is doing. So, in my check, like if it matches, it adds it to the English that would pop up into the thing. Like bare minimum, it includes the matching one, so that chunk of the code works fine. The matching is okay. But when I come to the diff, I essentially wanted to fill out the rest of the active pool with just a random assortment of the not matching characters. I'll have to go through and check it again to make sure it doesn't put in duplicates. But for now, I'm okay with duplicates just to make sure that it's finding the first index of something that doesn't match to drop inside of there. Which, I guess, now that I think about it, I think I am a little overcomplicating it with this line. I could straight up just go through diff and apply those, because next time it goes through, it's still pulling it from the thing. I'm gonna do that. This is why it's good that I speak out loud, and thank you for asking the question, because now I see I see the light. Thank you. Y'all make the best rubber ducks. That's all I got to say. I just be wanting to put link everywhere, my guy, and it just be catching me. So real quick, bop. Bop. Just for paranoia's sake, reserve all my mistakes J. And later on, I'm gonna do a thing where this is the value change is subscribed, so I don't have to reference each individual thing. The snag is just like since I super insist on using Link because just like, oh my god, Link. It's hard to debug Link because it's like 10 things are happening in that one little line, and it's hard to, it won't let me go in there and trace it. So it's just kind of like something fucked up, and then we're on the next line. What it was, we'll never know. And my dependency to be lazy on with using Link also kneecaps me with just doing the drawn out super duper sort compare blah 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 blah. So it's just like lazy begets lazy begets lazy begets screaming into the void. Forky, you cannot stand on my leg like that. You're just gonna keep standing on my leg like that? Forky, lay down. You goofball. Okay. Baby's not screaming anymore. Kakikuge ko. We've got matching characters for my boys. Let's kill a guy. Okay. Kekakuko. Kuko. Yeah, it looks like forest for the trees, my dude. Okay. Nice. Yep, it was a forest for the trees. Yes, I know. I literally had a kiss sticky note and like an ID 10-4 error like sitting on my thing. Don't come for me. I know. I these were sticky notes that were just like basically my damn mantras of like, God, Karen, get it together. Good, good. Oops. Good. Okay, so in this sense, like there's duplicates, so the other guy blocked the duplicate, so no one came in, and with no one coming in to see, nothing refreshed. This probably... begins that. Stack overflow. Bad. But that's because I called the pause, and I didn't fix this thing in this separate pause thing, so that's fine. I know exactly what. Not bad. That's definitely not bad. Ugh. Okay. Hey, shut up, coffee maker. We fixed the bug. We fixed the bug. Now I have to do the other chunk of functionality that I want to do with this. Which is which was gonna be this shuffle boy that we got going on in here. But honestly, I could just shuffle diff. And that should do the trick. So essentially, the context in which I'm flushing this stuff out, that's like not apparent at this moment, because like right now the vocabulary list only has 5 characters in it, and there's only 5 spots for the English to go. So as far as you're concerned, you're just going to see the unique characters show up once per thing, which the diff is taken care of. But the full use of this thing, I want it to be that like when you play multiple lists, it just grabs some random shuffled value to pass in there. So right now, with the context of my base match list that kind of like has the tome of all possible things, it's just kind of like checking the first few and it's going through, and then it just, as the diff goes through, it's just staying and ticking down that top thing that keeps getting refreshed. So it's just staying within the first top 5 letters because it doesn't get any further, because that maxes out the count that's on the thing. So I want to shuffle diff so that when it grabs that element up at the top, it's out of the base match order, so that, you know, sometimes it'll pop in. So our vocabulary list is K's. Let's say we include K's and T's. It will sometimes pop some T's out there, even when there's not any T's on screen. So, like, you know, actually know what you're doing, my dude. Porky, you're so cute. I just wanted to let you know. Okay. Which will come in handy with Big Boy up here. Okay, so we're gonna use this on diff, and we'll see what happens. Because Randy was absolutely misbehaving. Because I want to say you can't use the same thing here as you do here. Like, I might have to pop it into another thing to flesh out. Ricky? What? He's like standing up under my arm. Can you like sit down? Your body is long and weird. You just standing on all my muscle fibers is not okay, my dude. You're like 30 pounds. You're like very thick. Alright, well, I'll try it the dirty way real quick. I think it's gonna fuss at me for doing it like that. What was it? Order by? Starting from the bottom would take it up, but then it's also still pretty standard. Is it Randy? Oh. Where you at, Tildy? Damn, I still don't remember anything. Oh, Randy.next. Let me just copy this damn thing and move on with my life. Oh, I didn't put another thingy thing. I feel like you're gonna fuss at me for editing diff while I'm doing, like, using diff. But I also wanna be lazy, which will just result in me spending 10 more minutes on it instead of just doing it right the first time. I just want to fight the power, my dude. Don't make me not fight the power. Oh my god, look, it's freaking working anyway. So, like, I can fight whatever power I want. Really. Okay, hi, buddy. I love you. Sparky, you good? You good? You sure are wiggling. Oh, don't you worry your pretty little head. It's getting kicked in the boss level. So, the boss is gonna Fortnite dance on your lack of Japanese comprehension. Oop, I wasn't keeping up with what's duplicate or not. Yeah, we're in the end zone, my dude. That's fine. So, okay, so I like that. I'm probably gonna have to do a few more like use case validation stuff but for the time being, minimal viable product. Mission accomplished. Something in my left bar. Got it. I got it. Okay, freaking bet. let's go through it one more time. Spawn amount 0. Oh, I know what I want to do. Okay, beautiful. I kind of was just like curious about the case of where it would put all the K's in there. Thank you. But yeah, I'll go back and I'll kind of just have it print out everything that's in diff so I could see how that's handling the shuffle. Because, like, to be honest, it kind of... I can't tell because it happened so quickly. But it kind of looks like not all of the letters, like, click out then click back in. It looks like just 1 or 2 of them update, which isn't necessarily bad. That's kind of, like, more so of a nitpick than, like, a problem, because like it's at least making sure that, like, you know, if what's popping in is definitely one of the correct answers, it kind of allows for a little bit of a cheat for a, you know, watchful player. But then again, if like you're being that watchful to notice like a weird glitch type deal thing, why don't you use it to learn Japanese, you fool? Like the whole point of the game. So, I'll fool around with that to make sure it's definitely enough. Working? You're gonna stand on my legs again? You're gonna do this? Okay. Or you can leave. That's always been an option. Thank you. Because like Learn with Leon is why I have like do I still have over 1,000 followers or something? That was just like a Learn with Leon raid thing, and like dude bro like wrecked my stream, but I will put on slow mode. Yo, great minds think alike, you know. So I'm gonna put it on slow because I also learned what slow is. Okay. Turned on. Oh, he's here! He's here! It is happening! Hello! Again! All of the emotes! Wait, I didn't switch my scene yet. Wait. Okay. There you go. This one doesn't have the glooba gloops, okay? I got a warning this time, so like I'm a little bit better ready. Hi Leon, you stay repping the hiccup, and I appreciate that. There are 2,600 people in here. Okay, so my computer screams. My computer screams when it has to do things. I need a new computer. But hey, I did turn on slow, so it's better than it was before. Like, I'm a little bit more prepared. Is she back? Hit F. Okay. It's a very growly boy. Yes, it's my hard disk drive. I don't know what's going on with it, but when it has to work, it decides to scream. I see a hydrate. I'll do that. It's not dust. It's not dust. Like, I opened it. I cracked it open. I got basically a little tiny Swiffer and a little air thing and like cleaned it out. My boy is just like, it's just mad, and it's called Coffee Maker. Posture. Okay, while y'all are doing that, I'm gonna put some fuzzy things in the background for ambience. Ambiance. I will come back and do my little spiel in like a second. Let me get fuzzy creatures. I should have bought that giant frog. That's what I should have done. Okay, we got a sea urchin. We got this guy. Got this guy. Where are... I have flowers. I have flowers. Porky, what did you do with my flowers? There they are. We're gonna decorate. All right. This is part of the stream now. Okay. He's got a crown. I am ready. I am decorated. We are out here. Alright! Actually, one more thing. What am I doing? I'm tripping. Good thing I keep all of my props within arm's reach, because you never know when I want to like whip out something random. You know. Wood gang life. Alright, so this is a thing. It is a nuke. Literally, programmer go burr. Programmer go burr. So, hi, y'all are lovely. We out here. You're back again. This is what you do apparently. This is just gonna be regular, like, what's happening. That's when you know that like we're doing some real dev. We're doing some real dev. Like we're deving so hard my computer is dying. This is what we do here. Hi. Hi, thank you. Okay. We're gonna do a is Beans here? Okay, no. I saw Cat Jam. I thought Beans was back there. I got excited. I do have Porky down here. Come on, Porky. I have a dog. Porky is a part of this too. Alright, so, I do scream. I scream a lot. Screaming is my love language. So anyway, hi. My name is also Karen, so that's a whole nother like extra level to this. We're gonna introduce what I do here in Hiccup Interactive, because like y'all come over here and scream at me and it's wonderful. I love it. Porky the Corgi and Beans the cat. So we have Porky and Beans. I really like wordplay and puns. The more you stick around, the more you notice. I am Karen, but I am black, so it's safe here. This is a safe place. This is a safe place, okay? We are all safe. Okay, so, we don't call managers up in here. Snitches get stitches. Like, that's not what we do right here. We black. We black. So, like, hey. This guy. I had to look up stuff because I was messing up. My life was acting out. This is a black stream, honey. This is an African American stream, and I got shooters. It's mainly just my computer though, so. Alright, bet. So, hey, Karen, Hiccup Interactive. This is Porky down here. Beans is somewhere. She will join me, perhaps. We don't know. I live up to the name Karen because I like to complain, but that's really just my black sassy side. Like, I don't complain at people or degrade them. I kind of just have rage that emanates towards stupid things in order to offset a lot of the extra energy I have. So it's different, but I understand the confusion. We're out here. So, hey. Hey. So, and I love that it's purple. We have an aesthetic. We have an aesthetic here because, like, Sumi is purple. I have made a game that aims to teach weebs to be literate because there's too many of us out here not, like, you know, representing properly. Like, y'all need to know how to pronounce stuff. And I am not a Virgo. I am an Aries. My birthday is next week, actually. My birthday's in 7 days. I'm gonna be 28. Hey. But still, I'm also older than you might have assumed. But hey, thank you, thank you. I will birthday stream. You know why? Because like I was like, I honestly just want to work on my game. I just want to work on my game, and I'm like, maybe I'll do something fun and make hair clips and work on my game. I don't know, but hey, twice my age, represent. We out here, rise up, Aries gang, go hard, go hard. I pray for my computer. If y'all ever raid me again, pray. Like, I love that someone came up and was like, hey, by the way, we're about to raid you. Thank you, because my computer is like having seizures and it's doing its best. But anywho, this is my game. It's Urchins Ink. I've been trying to introduce it for a little bit. This was filmed with a potato, so that's fine. Why is he in my sentence? I do like 16 Leo. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. So, Urchins Ink, you play as a squid. The sea urchins have Japanese on their bellies. When you pick up the matching English, it sweats the translation. You shoot it, it pronounces it. You start learning patterns. Arigato! Tanjoumi omedetou! I used to live in Japan. Currently, I live in Atlanta, or outside of Atlanta. So the game is open to absolute beginners. It's cool that y'all crash me. It spices up my life. This is like a Saturday for me, you know? It's like, yay, extra stuff. There's a free demo. There's a link in my description to play the free demo. That's what it's got right here. I'm in North Atlanta. Out in like the Duluth area, if people that are Atlanta bound know what that means. But I I was in Japan and I'm black. How did I not see you? That goes so damn hard because like I was in Japan for a year for a study abroad. So like I was a student, whatever. We'd go on breaks and I just kind of like romp around the country. But any time that I saw another black individual, we'd both see each other and be like, hey, what are you doing in Asia? You're not supposed to be here. So, and then like we just move on with our life. And like these are like black people from different places on around the world, you know, like they're not all just like American black, but it is a ubiquitous like black thing of just like, you see me and we both being black at this normally not black location. Acknowledge that you acknowledge me. Like just hey. I just need to know that someone else sees me here being black. It's science. It's science. Like we could talk to each other and not speak the same language, but like we get this. We get this. Yo, Black in China was like, I went to China when I was like 17. It was absolutely chaotic. They thought my skin was cool, but that's a whole nother conversation. But like my school that I went to was Kansai Gaidai. It is in Osaka, so I am Osaka like based focused. It is absolutely amazing. Whenever that I came back, like I was pursuing a computer science degree. And when I came back, I was like, oh, I want to do something as like a keynote thing for my time there and address a lot of the apps that I played. And so, yes, they touched me. Yes, they tried to take my picture. In China, they were like rough. Like they were like rough. And Like in Japan, they like at least like the people like they've never seen like a black person in person before. So like there were just people that were like purely curious and were just like, oh hey look, and like they smile and wave, and old people would give me candy. Like it was a vibe. But like in China, they were just like fucking scrubbing me, and I'm like, sis, it's stuck. Like stop. Like, oh my god, like stop, it's stuck. Not going anywhere. Or like the black girls that like got their hair braided before they came, they were like, oh, it's so cool. No, 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 no. And then like I wore my hair natural a couple times, so they're like, oh, in Japan, they're like blah blah, and I was like, yeah, blah blah. It's like fluffy fluffy. I love old people. I love old people. Yeah, the most like chaotic black person in Asia experience I had was like I was in a hostel. There was a girl from China who spoke Japanese, and she didn't speak much of any English. And there was a Japanese girl who spoke English, so like in between our gaps in language, like they'd help like translate or whatever. But oh girl, the girl from China, she had asked if she could touch my face, and I was like, sure. And she touched my face, and she's like, onaji. And like that means like, oh, the same. And I was like, what did you think my skin was gonna feel like? Like, it like threw me for a loop for a second. I'm like, what do my skin look like and feel like if I don't look like I feel like person? Like, what does that mean? But it's my skin, not my hair. Like, I can imagine them doing like, oh, sheep and hair and shit. But like, our face ain't this. Like, this ain't the same part. Like, it's just dark, you know. Like, or even if like them scrubbing, like maybe I just felt, maybe they thought I felt dirty, or like I'm like thick. Why don't I feel like person to you? Why don't I feel like person? Like it was the most wholesome thing because she was just like genuinely shocked, and I was just like, yeah, black people feel like people, my guy. Like shit, like where they do that? Like where they do that at? Like black people just running around feeling like people? What? Which is like wild because like it looked the same though. It like dry things look dry. Like crocodiles look dry. And like when I touch a crocodile, I'm like, oh, this look like what it feel. It feel dry and it feel hard. Porky, hi Porky. Like, Porky feel like he would be fuzzy, and when I touch him, it like, oh my god, he fuzzy. What a hot take. You don't feel like people, Porky. Did you know that? You don't feel like people. Hot take. I did not teach while I was there, not really. Like I was a student. We did a study abroad, so like I took classes and stuff, and then I like romped around. Do black people? Yo, black people be looking like supple AF. Like it's because we have to moisturize because you can see us being ashy, but 90% of the time I would think black people look like they feel softer. But apparently I do miss Japan. I miss Japan greatly. Mainly because like people are like quieter, they're nicer, they're polite. This whole mask thing wouldn't have been a whole weird situation. Like I started wearing masks when I came back from Japan, and people are like, "Oh, what are you sick?" And then like a pandemic happened, and now everybody's cool. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet and like following and representing, and y'all are wholesome. But like but like the transportation system is amazing. That's like the best part. It was very easy to get around. It's very dense as well, so like just walking around one area, you kind of explore a whole bunch of different stuff. Okay, I'm hot now. Like now that we got like people like I can talk to and stuff. I'm gonna take one of my jackets off. But yo, it's a whole vibe. I don't think that I would like settle down the rest of my life in Japan, but my lame white skin, white people's skin is always so dry and ashy. Baby, we can all put on lotion. Like lotion is not like sequestered to the folks that can show the ash. Like this is an equal opportunities moisturizer, my guy. Like we can all be supple. It's for all of us. Yo, I stand body butter for all. Don't let the dreams be dreams. Like white people can be ashy too. It's just less visible. Like you can scrape this and then like flakes go by, you ashy. And that is equal opportunity ash. Like it's for all of us. It's for all of us. It's just like, you know, we just got black people have the experience of getting dragged for flower ankles. So we just happen to pay a little bit more attention to it as adults to make sure we just don't have flower ankles. The vending machines! Dust came off her knees. Like when she bent it, like it cracked, like like is this bitch pollinating? Like it just cracks open and enters out into the atmosphere? Like what is happening? No! I miss the combinis. Like I could feed myself every day from the combinis. Like bruh. Like popping by 7-Eleven here. Whenever I see a 7-Eleven, I thought 7-Elevens were exclusive to like California. I'm originally from California, so I was like 7-Elevens. I've only seen them in California. Now I live in the South. I never see 7-Elevens. I go to Japan, 7-Elevens everywhere. I was like, I'm home. I'm home. Lawson's as well. Other hot take is that I love seeing like they have alcohol and like juice boxes and shit, and it's the cutest thing in the world to see little old men like sipping sake out of a juice box. It is a unique experience. Hey, I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from Oakland, but like the bad part of Oakland, so we had to leave. Like it's not okay. But let me not get banned showing my shoulder blades. Missouri has seven. What they got in Missouri? Okay, I guess all they got is 7-Elevens out of Missouri. What else does Missouri do? I mean, like no shade, but like a little shade. Y'all ain't got 7-Elevens. I do love me some Oaktown. A represent. Coding went well. Aside from this like 30-minute tangent of my life and background. While I was yo, the 7-Elevens are so nice out there. Like it's so nice out there. Of course you miss the rants. I rant all the time, especially if I have an audience. Of course I'm ranting. What do you mean? People are hearing my screams now. I will scream into the void alone, but now that I have a soundboard that backs off things on top of it, my rants like recursively increase. It's a coding term, it's a technical term. Y'all are learning stuff. I know how to entertain myself. This is mainly for me. Y'all are just getting the runoff. But yes, this is VS Code. Lovely. We out here. This is a dev stream. It just don't feel like it sometimes because I just start whining about stuff, but that's that Karen in my soul. So like, I just need to complain sometimes. So we gotta get it out. Trickle down economics of entertainment. Yes. Yes, Porky. Yes. 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 Like the heart icon, I think is broke. It's probably broke. It's from when people follow me. And I think my screen's probably just like I've got bad layering. This is my, yeah, this is like my scene from the first time I started streaming, and I just never came back. So like things are a little busted here. But when Learn with Leon start raiding me, it breaks my whole thing. So like we had to do this. Is Hiccup interactive on IG? Is Hiccup interacts on Twitter? Because interactive was too long for Twitter. Twitter got limitations. I didn't make the horns themselves, but I did paint them. I did order some more horns off of Amazon, so I'll stream the next time that I paint them. Because like I wanted to make some for the rest of my team, so whenever that we go out, like we're just the squiddy people. They are tentacle horns. They are. We're. I'm gonna dehorn for a second, but like they have like little tentacle grooves in them, and they're nice. But they're $10 on Amazon. They were a ugly ass red, but I needed them to be purple because my squid is purple. So here we are. I'm gonna also put some pearls and stuff on it. Okay, so the ram thing is a coincidence. That is a coincidence. The squid thing is because my main character is a squid, and this is just cheap advertising for me. So like at GDC I wore my squid horns and I would just walk around with purple tentacles on my head, and every now and again people would be like, "Oh, those look cool. I like your horns." I'm like, "They're tentacles." And they're like, "Oh, cool." And I was like, "You want to talk about my game? Because this, you talking about my horns means you have to talk about my game." And so that's how I handed out most of my business cards, where just people were like, "Whoa, those are cool," or "Oh, that's kind of weird." And we're like, "Yeah, want to talk about my game? Let's talk about my game." So here we are. We got our waifu. We're trying to teach folks how to be literate. I'm also an Aries, so like sure also overlaps with the Ram thing if you want. You know, do you? Visual Studio, the one that I'm using the free version because I'm poor. And thank you. But yeah, I'm using free one. I would love to use Writer. I use Writer at work. But that stuff costs money, so we just gonna have to be okay with that for now. But yeah. So I guess added context for what I'm doing. While I was at GDC, like I showed my game and I've spoken to a lot of people. So what was I saying? Oh, so I showed my game to a bunch of people. I feel like I'm at a really weird place because I'm making an educational game that looks like a traditional game. Some people don't realize that it's an educational game until a little bit later. Wait, GitHub, Twitter trending. Cute. But like so because I'm kind of like doing a weird thing, I feel like I kind of have to like demonstrate like with a really fleshed out prototype what I'm doing, so people don't immediately think, "Oh, you're making an educational game? Duolingo?" question mark. And see that it's got different merits and whatnot. So I'm working on some of the more money shot stuff. Thank you for following, you guys. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you for being lovely chit chats. If you gotta pop off, I super appreciate it. All that jazz. I'll see y'all on the flip side. But I'll be out here. But yes, working on some more of my money shot things, and so I'm working on a boss level. The boss level will follow a similar, you know, gameplay loop of like you pick up the matching character, you shoot the guy, it goes away, you move on. With the boss level, this will have a more bullet curtain focus, where there will be one big sea urchin in the middle. Its character will be hidden, and you have to find the matching the matching English to it by either shooting it, it'll pronounce it, or it'll drop the English or drop the character. You shoot it, it gets smaller. and you just kind of keep doing that, and it makes different patterns and stuff like that. So this would be a much more like money shot scene of showing like it's not just the gameplay loop of like, oh, it's slow and cute and we're learning a thing, but like, no, we're expanding. Oh my god, what are we guessing? I'm scared. I'm concerned with guessing. Uh, okay, okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna turn off slow mode maybe, or turn down slow mode from 5 to less. Toho, yes, lovely. See, we'll see how this goes. Yo, okay, so yes, Toho in my educational game. From Mario Sunshine. I know. I stole it from Ghibli, the Soot Sprites. Like, well, like not officially stole. I took artistic liberties from the style of Soot Sprites in Ghibli. But but like let's see. Like, see the rest of them down there? They're cute. They have different facial expressions and they do little things. At my next booth or whatever, I'm gonna make stickers. We're gonna give out stickers because they're really cute and I love them. Yeah, this is just a placeholder dude from like this thing up here. It's a very angry sprite, but they're also very emotional. Edgy soot sprites under the sea. Also, I felt like I'm doing nature's justice because I feel like sea urchins, the locomotion of sea urchins is really dumb, and so I'm fixing that for them in my game. Because if you've ever seen how sea urchins walk, it's really dumb. They like kind of just squeegee scoot along the sea floor, and I think that's dumb. I feel like they should be tumbleweeds of the sea, and they just kind of like roll through shit like Sonic. Um, and so my little guys, they kind of just like they shuffle and go through and they do stuff. And I'm like, why aren't they tumbleweeds? They just kind of like squeegee through the sea. And I'm like, that's dumb. It is good and it's bright yellow on the inside, but like it's a vibe. But like also y'all move dumb. Like y'all move stupid. And so I'm fixing nature. Nature finds a way. I would love to tumble my whole life. What do you mean? That's what I'm doing now. They should tumble. I don't care. They could be doing better, is all I'm saying. All I'm saying. I'm not sure because I don't know. But I feel like it will be something that I just like wake up one day and I get done. Because dear Lord, am I bad at like time management. But when they're done, I will alert everyone because I'm gonna stick these cute ass things everywhere. We're pulling open my art that my artist does. Do I have a thing open? I don't, but we're gonna find it, Bobby. Hello, coffee maker. Coffee maker's away. I feel like their inner part would have like a gyroscope, so like their brain doesn't get all jumbled. I don't know. I didn't say I made a lot of sense. It's just that I have feelings and they're expressed in ways. Further clarification, Sumi is a mer squid, not a mermaid. She is the mantle is her tail, and her hands are tentacles, and her hair are arms. So I'm ready to fight a marine biologist. I will fight a marine biologist over the locomotion of sea urchins. That's also a thing. Um, so that, but the upside down squid. She's not a mermaid. Do not call her a mermaid. Disney might find me. Disney might find me and like shoot on sight if I say I have like a Little Mermaid in my game. Um, yes, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. See y'all on the flip side. So we've got more sea urchin shenanigans. They're cute. They have faces. They have emotions. This one looks like Bakugo to me. Please at me. Please at me. This looks like Bakugo to me. And y'all can't tell me anyway. Anything otherwise. Hey, hey, get out of there. Let me see. We've got other boys that are doing other things. They are so dummy cute. Like, I'm super sure there's some, I don't know. Do sea urchins even need that much brain? You know, like they're not doing like quantum physics. They're just like eating and pooping. Like they'd be alright if they're a little shook up. They'd be alright. They just need to move cooler, you know? They need to move way cooler. I have a whole story background as to like there's a lore behind Urchins and Ink. And the sea urchins have an agenda. They have an agenda. And I think maybe my locomotion, the change in locomotion, utilizes their agenda better. Makes it think. They don't have a true. They don't have brains. They just have nerds. Okay, well, it's a nerds. Their agenda is being angry. We are trying to learn Japanese. That's actually pretty close. That's pretty close to like, is my story good? Nah, my story's great, you guys. Don't at me. But yeah, there's a whole hidden lore. Guide the raid. Yes. Okay. Bet. Bet. I will save your biddy. I visited you last time too, Kudene. Like this time, I've got like we got the crew this time. You know, we got the whole we got the crew. Korean, I'm probably gonna do Korean next. As far as like teaching languages with Urchins and Ink, I'm probably gonna do Korean next. I have to hire someone to help me because I don't know Hangul. I don't do the artwork. I do everything but the art. Lyanna Mitchell is my artist. Ooh, she's in some of my stuff, but like this is her art of stuff that we're looking at. Oh, the old seashells. Her art paired with some of my shitty programmer art from back in the day when I was like, can you replace stuff? Chibi Sumi. Oh, those were the days. Yeah, we're gonna make stickers. We're gonna have so many stickers. I'm gonna put them everywhere and it's gonna be great. Going to be great. They're gonna be dope. Look how panicked he is. Bet. Y'all learn how to code. Be gracious. Enjoy your 100 days. Do your boot camp. Get that grind. Also find a way to make more Toho games. Toho games need more support. I mean, they're not mad that we're shooting at them. They're mad because they wish they were as cool as like a mer squid. Like, come on. Like Sumi's actual marine biology qualification thingy-majig is she's a kraken, aka giant squid. So like, wouldn't you want to be a kraken if you could? And this chick's trying to learn Japanese by like wrecking my bones. So we fighting now. They are jealous of the main character's brain. Even better. This is a biological thing. Like, your locomotion is better than mine. How dare you? Your top tier locomotion has triggered me. I have entered fight or flight. Honestly, being petty and being a weeb, it's like the best combination in the world. Uh, let me see. And again, did there be another one? Hold on. Okay. 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 Cool. 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 Okay. Now that coffee maker is screaming for less. Yo, petty has taken me to the top. So, all right, another quick story time with Karen because, like, why not? I did my dev homework I wanted to do. So, did a study abroad in Japan for a year, came back, wanted to make like a keystone project to represent um my my experience or whatever. And like my focus in school, like I'm computer science major with a focus in game development. And so one of my like junior senior classes or whatever, we had to take a software design class, which is primarily documentation. And the professor was like, so y'all need to do documentation on software, but you can't do games. You can't do you can't do the documentation on a game. And I was like, why? That's dumb. This is dumb. I want to do it on a game. Why can't I do it on a game? That's silly. And I argued with him for a while, and he was like, well, I don't want y'all to get distracted from like the point of the thing is supposed to learn a waterfall, blah blah blah, and I was like, I could do that with doing a game. Why are you silly? This is silly. This is dumb. I want to do a game. Like my focus is game, so I don't want to like make some random nothing app that I don't care about that I'm just gonna like dread doing. I'm gonna do this thing the whole semester. I want to do something that I enjoy. So like maybe it doesn't suck to do my homework, my dude. And so I was like, okay, all right, we're gonna make a mobile app, and it's an educational game. You like education, don't you, Professor? And since came back from Japan, I was like, oh fuck it, I'll do like an educational Japanese game. And I wanted to point out like some of the stuff of the different Japanese teaching apps that I played. And I also was like, I just finished Epistory. I loved Epistory. I like typing. I like typing games as well. So it started off as a typing game. So this is what it looked like back in the before times. Oh, let's get out of my little baby voice. So this is like literally from my presentation of my project. And this was the game, you guys, because like we did documentation for most of the semester, and then the last month was where we could actually do the programming. And so it was a typing game where the main character sits in the middle. You have to match the hiragana katakana as it's coming to the thing. If it hits 3 times, you die. The original game was called Oya Oyasumi because I wanted to put a pun in there, and I felt like I was really smart for making a Japanese pun. The early tumbleweed urchin days. This is before I settled on it being um an underwater game. It was Oya, like Oya Oya is like it's like a yelp, it's like a scream, like ah, and Oyasumi means like good night, and sumi means ink. So the context of it was that you were a sleeping ink droplet who, when it's like awake in the morning, it practices drawing kanji. And so while it's asleep, it's dreaming of the kanji that it writes, or the katakana hiragana. And so you have to correctly type it to stop it from waking it up so that it has enough rest to do ink kanji in the morning. I don't know, whatever. That was the original concept. However, so that was the project or whatever that I did. After I finished it, I had like a couple team members. It was like primarily my brain baby. So afterwards, I was like, hey, I kind of want to keep working on this. They were like, nah, dog, I'm good. And so they flittered off into the ether and went on and got jobs and lived their life. Um, I didn't work on it for a couple years. I didn't pick it back up until um, 2019. 2019 was when I picked the game back up. And like a month before uh there was like a con in Georgia. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna revamp the game, make it look a lot more gamey. And pre-pandemic, I was gonna make it look more gamey, present it as a thing. I presented it as Oya Oyasumi, but no one could remember the name because, of course, it's in Japanese. Why would anyone in America remember this complicated ass Japanese pun that I made up? So everyone just called it Squid Game, which luckily I didn't keep that name because Jesus Christ, I would have absolutely wrecked my analytics now. So I wanted to keep with the sumi meaning ink pun. So I picked Urchins and Ink because uni to sumi. Sumi means ink, sumi is squid, squid makes ink. I feel like the tentacles of squid, like Squidward's hand, kind of looks like a kanji brush. And so I was like, yeah, squid. We're doing squid stuff now because I need to make my pun work. I need to retain as many puns as I can. Oh, thanks for following for 30 days. Who is this? Alright, thought one of my fuzzy kids came to touch me. Alright, so we're not talking about that. So, and like freaking Ursula is a septopus, okay? Like Sumi has the proper Sumi has the proper tentacle arm ratio. There's actually a whole cephalopod. I have a diagram. Where's my diagram? Where's my cephalopod diagram? It's from Tumblr. My cephalopod diagram from Tumblr. Arms have lots of suckers. Tentacles only have suckers at the end. There's cuttlefish. There's vampire squids. We have diagrams. Aww. Well, it was Oya Oyasumi. It was extra. But most people, I love cuttlefish. Leave them alone. They're doing their best. They're literally called cuddle fish. He's very small. He's got 8 arms and he's living his best life. Okay, he's not a thought in his brain, but I love him. Vampire squids. Now those guys are wacky. Hello. Yo, they did. It's the Shark Tale video game, not the movie. The movie was great, but the video game that I bought after I saw the great movie ruined it for me. There's a couple choice branches you could have gone a different direction with, but it's okay. We're here now. I'm glad this is the you in the universe that we live in now. But yeah, my guy, this is what Urchins Ink looked like in 2019 when I revamped it from a typing game. The letters were huge. You just had. I also had tank controls. I was using tank control. But you swam around, you shot stuff. This is the old sea urchins that looked very much more like soot sprites. The physics was ridiculous. Marty from Madagascar. Yo, see, whenever I shoot it, it should yeet, which is why we gone from. Oh my god, when am I gonna shoot it? Shoot the damn thing. Okay, or not. Yeah, we just follow it around forever. But anyway, at this point, I'm like talking about the validation that I'm doing because it checks things per character. Like basically just bragging about my translation script because I spent like a year refining my translation script after this, to make it look all nice and stuff. So like this is what we've got today. And it looks a lot better. Except for the filming on a potato, you know. That could use some improvement, but we out here. The sea urchins are much cuter. The UI is a lot more clear. We have sound effects, all that jazz. It's a wonderful world. I'll turn the music back on. Okay, back. But yeah, my dudes, this has been a ride. But it is 10:30. Porky does need his walkie walks, and I did do my programming task for the night. I fixed my bug that I was having issues with. We've got things shuffled. We are one step closer to Big Daddy Boss Sea Urchin Battle Royale. We're working ever closer to that. So, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. We are going to raid someone. There was a suggestion. Yes. Kind of. So, in a way, like, right now, the first level, it kind of like jumps into the most basic form of the game. So it's just kind of like pick up trial and error and you shoot the things. The instructions kind of like lay over the thing, but an actual tutorial level that has like pop-ups and stuff. I am still working on that. I feel like I've like settled down the play to where you can kind of figure it out a little bit with just messing around with it. But yes, I will make a expanded explanation-y tutorial level that also fills in the background. Thank you guys so much for being like so sweet and so lovely and being okay with my chaos. I can be a lot and I love that I'm a lot, but not everybody loves that I'm a lot. So but I do, so like screw them, right? You know? But yeah. But I super appreciate it. Thanks so much. And thank you for warning me this time when y'all rated, so like my screaming computer didn't completely die. Super appreciated. But yeah, I'll keep posting stuff on Twitter and Instagram and stuff, so we'll see where it goes. Thank you. Thanks for having me! Spreading more love. Okay, see ya. I should be back tomorrow, so I'll see y'all tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. Have a good night.